Hello Seekers, welcome to Punneit Astrology, your one-stop astro channel. Continuing with the moon transit. Moon will make its move in the sign of Leo in the very early hour of 6th of June around 1 a.m. As per Indian Standard Time, and will continue till the morning of 8th. So this is a 2-day transit, and moon will cross the Gandanta of Ashlesha and Magha Nakshatra. For 6th of June, moon will get the direct aspect of Saturn from the sign of Aquarius. This is a retrograde Saturn, retrograde and stationary Saturn, which is going to aspect the moon directly as soon as it enters. So it is a very difficult time for the moon to immediately enter and face Saturn. In India, it's night, so many people will be just sleeping, but people in the West or somebody who is in the Far East like Australia and New Zealand, who would have already been the early morning or the daytime for you guys, is going to face the impact of this retrograde Saturn on the moon directly. Now, Magha Nakshatra is the nakshatra of royalty. It is represented by a lion. So it represents that power of the king, the coronation of the king, and the king acquiring the seat and is ready to rule. And when moon goes there but finds retrograde Saturn, it means the king, as soon as it takes the charge of the kingdom, finds the country revolting against it. So this is going to be a situation where you will get the power, you will get what you want, you will get the path to success, but will also receive struggles, adverse circumstances, and you will have to fight those scenario circumstances that is going to be right ahead of you. So this is not the time to create issues in marriage, in your business. This is the time when you should get as much support as you can. This is not the time to fight. This is the time to gather the support. This is the time to go along with as many people as possible. Jupiter and Mars will be 8th from this moon. So this is the time to know the reality. This is the time to go in depth. If you are facing a resistance, say you want to do something and you face a resistance from your own spouse, from your own family, then instead of resisting it back, instead of justifying your cause, try to understand their point of view. This is the moon who is going to view Saturn's retrograde movement in the 7th house in Aquarius in Dhanishta Nakshatra. Especially on the areas of finance and marriage, this is going to impact a lot. So any decision that you will have to take or any emotional response that you want to give towards relationship, towards money and career should be given carefully. Otherwise, it can create ripples of negativity and you will get negative response in return. So you should not dominate. You should not just declare your decision. Rather, be more inclusive and be more cooperative. If you see, the dispositor of this moon, the ruler of the Leo zodiac sign Sun, will be in the 10th house in the sign of Leo, sign of Taurus. And it is with Mercury, which is the 11th lord. So first lord, 11th lord and second lord are connected in the 10th house. It's a very good combination and you will perform well in your career. You will become a known figure. But you must understand that you should not become popular out of controversy. Do not apply shortcuts. It's like you are gaining popularity, but maybe you're a social media influencer and you speak something and that triggers an outrage. Be careful on your words. Rahu Venus will be in the 9th house and therefore this is going to push you towards adharma. The Maya will be lucrative. The Maya will try to capture you. The Maya will try to embrace you by showing you all the glitter and the glamour. But you must understand to see the reality. Any attempt of getting success through shortcuts will be meeting heavy resistance of karma. So, shortcuts are not the way here. The only way here is to learn, to know the negative, to know the enemy, and then react accordingly. Preparation there's a saying, precaution is better than cure, and that applies to all of us, all of humanity, when moon will be in the sign of Leo. This is not a time to jump into conclusions. This is the time to figure out why the event is happening in the first place. So don't decide, try to understand. If I focus people who are into leadership, people who are scientists, people who are in the intelligent sector of the society, who are doctors, engineers, they will see great boost in their career. They will see that whatever they will do in these couple of days will fetch them lot of positive response, lot of praises, and this is going to give them that confidence boost. But you will also make somebody jealous, and that you will have to be careful. Having a superlative expression when you are among friends and family is not advised in this case. Try to be as humble as possible. Somebody will get angry, that you cannot avoid. It's a world, everybody has their own opinion, and you cannot please everybody. That's simply impossible. Even the gods can't please everyone. So we are just humans. Try to understand. And therefore you should try to focus on the people who are positive towards you and learn something from the people who are negative towards you. Try not to be negative, try to have a positive approach. Chant Narsimha Kavach for these couple of days, or chant Gayatri mantra. Chanting simply Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya is also going to be helpful, because Surya Buddhaditya Yoga is in your 10th house. This means that your karma will be far more intelligent, and you will become the giver of light, and you will become famous through your knowledge and your efforts, or certain decisions that you take when moon is going to be in the sign of Leo. So it's like a test. You will get resistance, but do you know the consequences of your karma? Do you know what you are going to do or you are doing? If you are well aware of your action and you know this is good for people around you, good for everybody, then you will have to take that. But if you know, or if you have that it's not going to be that case, or if you are doubtful, then refrain from taking that decision, because a retrograde Saturn can really make things go in a lot of trouble. Overall, this is going to be a transit that will involve a lot of heat, lot of success, lot of anger, passion, aggression. So you need to calm down, you need to handle it positively, you need to handle it creatively. People who are into media, people who are into advertising industry, people who are into social media influencing, internet marketing, digital platforms will see a good creative angle, good creative boost in this time frame. Who want to start something related to these fields, and if your horoscope allows, this is the right time. Overall, this is going to be a transit that will give you ego boost, but try not to cross your ego beyond the necessary threshold. Ego is necessary. Without ego, humanity can't survive. But ego, when it starts hurting you or people around you, is when it becomes a trouble. Chanting and being humble is the key here. We'll meet you in the next video. Please subscribe to my channel, hit the bell icon, and follow me on Instagram and Telegram for quick reels and more updates. We'll meet you in the next video. Till then, namaste.